Hi, I'm Cliff Walker. This is Paradise Springs. We're at the hot springs in the middle of the Mojave Desert, about 25 miles north of Barstow, off of Fort Irwin Road. And it's a privately owned springs owned by the Walker family. And it's an oasis. It used to be a mining area or mining town from about 1890 to about 1920s. And they used to use the water, Paradise Springs, for the mining activity around here. There's several mines around here. And it was owned by a movie actress, Olga Royal, in the 1930s and early 40s. She was a silent movie actress, and she owned it and willed it to the Little family. And we used to come out with Mr. Little, and a museum came out here and had picnics and parties. And he's very generous to the Boy Scouts. Scouts have been out here for 50 years. And it's privately owned, and it's now owned by the Walker family. My children and I bought it. And we have it for guests who want to come out. It's not a resort, but it's private. And it's nice. We want to preserve it. And it's an old Indian campsite. Indian artifacts have been here, found here, that have been dated about 3,000 years ago. One of the types of Indians that lived here are the Uto-Aztecans, and related to the Paiutes, the Shoshones, the Comanches, the ones down on the coast of California, Gabrielinos. These are all Uto-Aztecan language. And one of them is Paiute Indians, and they lived in the Mojave Desert, a little toward the east. And they have a legend about the moon. Moon Maiden was a beautiful goddess who lived among the Paiutes. And she was so beautiful that all the Paiute warriors wanted to marry her or make love to her, and she said, "I can't, I'm not really a Paiute." And it got so bad that she had to leave, and so she went up to the heavens. She's up there now, and she comes down every full moon. And she said to the Paiutes, "When I come back down, you come out in the water, wherever the water is, and you can frolic with me." And so we're out here tonight, and the moon is frolicking in the water, and we were just swimming and frolicking with Moon Maiden. And it's kind of a nice story, and it attaches the world around the Paiutes with the Paiutes themselves and their legends and their stories. And there are lots of stories about the creation and what the sun does and how animals got different marks on them. And they tell their stories to their little kids, and it's passed on from generation to generation. So we try to keep this as authentic as we can, as clean as we can, and we invite clubs to come out here, like the Boy Scouts, the Rock Club, the horse group that comes out, the stargazers, museum people, and they come out and they have a picnic or party out. So far it's been working out pretty well. We've owned it for almost 6 years now.
Right. And I've been told that the house that we came to earlier has some ghosts. Is this true? Do people believe that ghosts exist there?
Is it true that people believe the ghosts live here, around here? And the answer is yes, some people do. Some people never believe in ghosts, but we've actually seen them. My son saw somebody right here on the side, where he is, slipping right into the water, and there was nobody here. But he just kind of slid right into the water. And another person saw 3, what she said was Indians, right over in that direction, between the palm trees. And so that's what they found around here. My great-granddaughter saw somebody out of the window of the main house, and she says, "Who's that little girl out there?" And my granddaughter says, "Well, call her in." And she says, I can't, she's dead. And she saw her through the window, and I assume a little 5-year-old girl would not lie or make up stories about ghosts. She just saw what she saw. And she knew that the person was not alive. People have seen ghosts or they feel things, especially in the back room, maybe where you are going to be sleeping. In the back room, it seems to be more there. I saw one after I got out of a college class at Fort Irwin, and I was sleeping in the bedroom where I'm going to be sleeping tonight, and I saw somebody come right through next to my bed and go in toward the bathrooms. And I thought it might be my wife because she was home in Barstow at the time. And so I went into the bathroom to see if she was there, and nobody was there. And I even went outside, and I'm sure I saw something. And I was kind of bent over and leaning forward and just going toward from the outside of the house into the bathroom. So I don't know what it was. My wife passed away, and I heard one night, Clifford, Clifford, Clifford. It sounded like my wife's voice. So I don't know if I was dreaming that, but I heard it. So anyway, people hear it. I don't hear much. My son hears a lot more than I do, one of my sons. And we've had people who are psychic who feel it and are able to communicate with some of the people who used to live here. And so, according to them, part of them, spirit or something, is still around.